Welcome to the Gladiators Guild adventure. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so that their names might one day be writ in legend. Is that the flash of interest in your eyes? If you wish to study swordplay, you know that admission to the guild is free of charge. I had marked you as a man of action. I'm pleased to see that I was not wrong. Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us, and it must begin at the beginning. You would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not, far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there's no way if you mean to take the Blood Sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Coliseum is only for the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Ul'dah. Where else could a man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? There's not an Ul'dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of that dream than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph, amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy. And if your soul stirs, join us. So, what will it be? Will you rise above the masses, inscribe your name in legend? Or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make my way for Meteor Derplander. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila. Seek her out to obtain her approval. Alright. I heard a Lulu too. So you're a Meteor Derplander. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So, you wish to study our arts. I presume you have a reason for choosing the sword over all other weapons? Perhaps you think it easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Coliseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Meteor, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword? And if it be your fate, die by it? Yeah. Well, then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword. There are many like it, but, this one's yours now. Consider it a gift if you want. Now, wear it on your hip as I do, and show me you're ready to begin your training. You don't seem thrilled to have me here. Here we go. I'm ready. Amazing. What difference a sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you're already brimming with confidence. Let me see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find, marmots and hornets and shrews. Slay, 3 of each, and you'll totally come back here when you're finished. Oh, and use your sword, Meteor. I'm a gladiator, and I aim to train you as one. Now go. Okay. To here. To here. To here. I would like to have, if you don't mind, some raisins. And some Gishal greens. And action, 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 action. Oh. Actually, I guess now that I can fly, it doesn't really matter, right? So I can go back to using Mount Roulette? Yeah. I don't have that many mounts on this character. Is that a sword in your pocket? Here we go. So you want me to go to Central Fanalan. Oh. I don't have all of the things yet. Oh no! I went to the Sapphire Exchange and I didn't lick the freaking stone. Oh, they got me. Is that the last one I'm missing? We'll check there. Conniving ne'er-do-well. So I can't be a Reaper yet? Do you have to beat a certain amount of MSQ to unlock those jobs? They let me be a Samurai as soon as I hit 50, so you unlock it at 70? Guess that would make sense. Alright. I guess so you can't jump ahead. So which ones am I missing? I'm missing the Alchemist Guild. I don't honestly know where that is. Up here? Let's go do that. I want to have them all. It's upstairs here. Do. Why are you not dressed? Put your clothes on, man. Oh. And gear set. Give me a new one there. Okay. Oh, crap. I swear on PS3 this had a load screen that would have stopped me from doing that. I could swear that had a load screen right there. Is that just in my head? That back in the day, I felt like this was load screen simulator. As a PS3 player with bad internet back then. Wait, what? Here. How do I get there? I've got to go up. Up and out. Right here? Nope. I am not reading this map well. You don't have to read this map well once you have them all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's Chamber Rule. Alright, we're going up to Rare Roto here. This one? This looks like it could be it. Oh, great success. Alright. And there was much rejoicing. I don't know why I would ever manually run up here. You would always take the Aetheryte. So I never need to do this again. Ever. Hurry up. Alright, attuning. Let's do it to it. You now have access to the gates. That's really what I wanted. Once you get them all, you get gates. Yeah. I know. Okay. Thank you. Gates. I don't know which gate I need. I need that one. Gate of Nald. Nald is great. Why are there two to the same zone? Marmot. Oh, Chris is here. As if the level ones were already dangerous somehow. Okay. And there's 5. And I still haven't killed the shrews. So 5 is super fast. Did I get the hunting logs? Yes. Yes. Okay, shrews. Super fast. Alright, got my 3. Oh, I think I have 4. And there's 6. Okay. Now we go back. I guess the gate's right there. I could just fly into the gate. So. Why are there 2 in the same zone? Why are there 2 gates to the same zone? From... Like, that... I don't know, it just seems confusing. Central, central, west, like, I don't know. It just seems like they were trying to say, like, well, there needs to be the same number of gates or something like that. Yeah, the flying is amazing. This morning I didn't even have my mount on my bar for the first one. The flying's amazing. So. Maybe a null. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Welcome back, Meteor. I take it you've dispatched the, like, beasts or whatever we're calling them with ease? With every swing and thrust, you gain valuable experience. You must remember and reflect on each one if you're to recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits so snugly in your hand, you can't imagine holding aught else. Until then... Ugh. How about now? How about now? Ah! I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted? Then I will instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator. Commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we're trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such situation, your role to not slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw an enemy's attention to yourself and trust in your stout constitution to endure. So doing so, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise, like, totally perish. To help you better understand this, there's a task I'd have you perform. It just so happens the Momoti of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lamentin marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence or whatever. It will totally suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lamentins and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" And in this way, you'll protect the people of Ul'dah as you would allies in battle. Face me, marauder. Alright. Let's go do it to it. I gotta shout that. Here seems good. Hello, Marauder. Are you the guy? Shout. Face me, Marauder. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Because they want to make sure controller players have to type /me. Oh, yeah? What? You blaming me because this little shite shat his own pants? Well, bugger, and bugger to you, too. That was a weird interaction. no, your friend here is a 12-damn cheat. Thinks he could charge us more because we're foreigners. He'll get his own back, mark me words. Alright. Oh, this one's keen-eyed. I mean, not enough that I can't, like, sneak up on him. You got a lot of nerve thinking you can talk to me like that. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll get my face all up in your face. Oi. Come on now. He was disrespecting me, proud Seawolf heritage. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be. We ain't finished. Bye. Oh, you guys all look alike to me. What the hell's your problem? Maybe she likes her men rough. And was he supposed to be? A bleeding manservant? Well, it don't matter. You gotta spoil the mood. There we go. Nailed it. Back to the Gladiators Guild. Yeah, I could go get a Hall of Novice. I mean, gear hasn't been an issue so far, but it may. So far the game has fed me more than enough. It helps that I'm leveling, like, everything. So you get all sorts of class gear and stuff options. Is this right? No. You want me to go talk to Momodi, don't you? Alright. I just assumed I'd come back here, that it was taken care of, but I gotta go talk to Momodi. It looks like it, at least. I don't remember Momodi's voice. Who knows? Who knows? Oh. And Farmer Girl already called it a day. This person's name is Farmer Merle. Farmer Earl. Oh, Farmer Girl, you could have met Farmer Earl. Me Poxy's Arch is your best brew. I'd sooner drink a pint of me own piss than this swill. Oh, yeah? What if I get my face all up in yours? Oh, just who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Farmer Earl. The Driven. And me and my bloody marauders have been reaving so long mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? I'll let my axe do the talking. I mean, maybe. Oh, well, this is lively, even for the quicksand. Are you two going to put on a show for us? What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you're talking to. Farmer Earl the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to spit your skull with an axe, you better... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sword. It could be frenzy, but the only sort of gnawed would... Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. You mind if I join? For fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Oh, they always do that. Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that lamentin was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent my last coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you, but then that hardly concerns you. These days, I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of the as yet unknown experiences, like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city, this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay. Now what? Ah, Momodi. Hi there. Well, I swear if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. If everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Meteor, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, right? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why, well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Thank you, Momodi. I wondered if we were going to come in here and not interact with you at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Herp. Back we go. Slow and steady. I've already heard of your exploits in Quicksand, Meteor. You did well to send those Marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've seen reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. Seems the words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Meteor. Totally head all the way to Western Thanalan and see that Farmer Earl and the Driven and all those who have shared in his crimes have never troubled the people of Ul'dah again. I have way more abilities on the bar now. Oh, I already have an AoE because I'm a tank, and that's amazing. Cool. This is super fast. I'm only level 6, so I will need to... Western Thanalan. I will need to get all the way to 10 from this quest, but that's easy. Okay. The rivalry between gladiators and marauders is never referenced in the Marauder questline. I mean, maybe marauders think they're rivaling with botanists. I don't know. Are you the guy? They took my from my saddle and everything I own. Bring the goods back to me, I beg of you. Okay. Why is Mila a Valley girl? I don't know. I don't have that many female voices. You just get stuck with what you get stuck with. Life is like that sometimes. The Savories and Holy Fist had like a little bit of a drawl. You know? Just, you got what you got. That speech died in the 80s? No, it did not. I still meet people that legitimately talk like that. Okay, so this is level 3. Alright, so those are done. I need to get more... Is there anything else hunt log-wise out here? Yes. I mean, they don't quite exaggerate it that much, but there are still moments you're like... I mean, just like a Southern drawl, it doesn't really get that... You know, like, I do declare I'm from Georgia type moment, but... There is a draw. Okay, so that got me all the way to 8. So if I jump up here and go grab this last sack, there's 9. Do I have to kill those? Yeah, I do. I mean, thankfully they're only level 3. And it's not sinking me down. I don't know what level it expects me to sink to. But at least they'll count for... Oh! Earl's here! What you doing, Earl? Come on, man. I was busy fighting cactuses. Show a tiny bit of respect. Should I finish this fate? I don't know how much a fate is worth at this level range. I also don't know why... Like, how high above a fate can you be? Because I'm more than 5 levels. Alright. There's 10. Moving right along. HUD layout. Simple mode. Down here. Okay. It sinks you to 10. Okay. So I am at the max now. So if I were to hit 11, it would start sinking me. 1400. Not great. Here we go. Back to the Nervous Merchant. Oh, they tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring back my goods to me, I beg of you. You already said that. Oh, 12, bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. Speaking of the 12, I should have done my alliance raid for this last week. I haven't done it. And now we go back. I think it's actually faster to just teleport and take the aetheryte. Because what's going to happen is I walk through the gate and then I have to walk to an aetheryte anyway. So she just teleport. It's 100 gil. That lets me go direct to Gladiator's Guild. It's pretty fast. Yeah, the cacti were on my hunt log is what ultimately baited me into it. So I'm already 10. Good. It's finished. And with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time, your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you'll face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you'll do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training meter. We'll speak again. Oh, I know. How about now? Ugh, you look well. I hope you're ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, and the victims of which were totally, like, all Huron men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon their bodies of the deceased, we believe the Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it's only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I have just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about at Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the gates of Null and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Why are you the only one having problems with other classes? Like, other classes have disagreed, but you guys are having, like, outright disputes. Marauders were, like, rescuing children from bulls. Conjurers were trying to save the forest. Lancers were trying to poison the forest. Bards were trying to, like, make everything into, like, a political drama. And then align themselves with terrorists. You know, the huge. Gladiators are exhausting. Shield Bash is a stun. Iron Will. Okay. Just doing my hunt logs. Hunt logs are amazing. It's so much experience. Least helps getting me to 16. Please don't kill me. Okay. Boom. Duskrights. Well, sure enough, it's Lancers. What are we doing to bait all of this? That's it? Thank you. Well, they appeared out of nowhere. It asked me if I was old as a spirit point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? I don't know. Wore your hair up spiky? I don't know. Back we go. Shield Bash interrupts combo. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Internet, it's a gladiator. And in we go. Cutscene. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. I totally knew it. What brought Duskright freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering Heron men with swords? First sword. What is it? Oh, Lancers. First sword. A gang of them. Hiding in the tunnels south of Blackbrush Station. Seems as if we're not rid of them yet. Meteor, you might as well finish what you started. And go to Central Thanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce. Accompany Meteor so he doesn't die? Well, I can't keep the bloke from getting skewered, but I'll batch him up best I can. Meteor, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. I'm counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch my back and I'll watch yours. Why do you have all that armor and a giant shield? Why of these two? Why? Why? You have arters. Gladiators, send these freelancers to the 7th gate.